Good evening and welcome to today's topic. I am your host, Felicia Bougeli, and you're listening to us live on the two-time Stellar Award winning Station of the Year, WiMG1300.com, and on the internet. You can be heard worldwide at WiMG1300.com, and if you're watching us on WPHY Mercer. Joining me tonight is my guest, my very special guest, my friend, my mentor, Gina Forgione. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I am so happy that you're joining me tonight on Our Greatest Wealth is Health.
Thank you.
And I've known you a little bit over about 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to tell you that you have been my inspiration. I know I told you a little bit the other night, but you have been my inspiration to want to get healthy, to get fit, and I am now going on to school to get my master's degree in health and wellness.
That's great.
So I have to give you a lot of credit for that. And when I met you several months ago, we started to talking about health, and you offer some specific, info to help me, and I just wanted you to know that it is very appreciated and is very well received, and I am so glad that you're joining me tonight, so thank you.
Well, thank you for such a great welcome. I really appreciate it, and it's great to be here. I really appreciate you having me.
So basically, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do?
Sure. So my name is Gina, and I am an integrative health and wellness coach, and I am partnered up with a physician, Dr. Carmen Garcia, and we work together. We offer several different programs. Our business is called Imbalance Health Coaches, and we offer nutritional counseling. We offer weight loss programs, we deal with clients who have gut and health disorders, digestive disorders, who need assistance in stress management. We also offer women's group coaching, women's health retreats,
Nice.
Detox programs. So we have a lot of great stuff that we offer on our website.
Great. So what is your website?
It's Imbalance Health Coaches.
Imbalance Health Coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, how did you want to become a health coach?
So for me, after being in the medical field for 15 years, and working along, side of the physicians, I kind of got tired of my eyes just went wide open one day when I recognized the fact that we keep treating patients over and over again. We keep treating the symptoms, we keep treating the diagnosis, and I start to connect with different people who are more health conscious, and I just started to recognize that we just keep treating disease and not really recognizing, the root of the cause.
Exactly.
There's always a root to the cause.
Exactly.
So I started to do research, and I became in contact with somebody who went to an integrative nutritional school. And I looked into it, and I immediately knew that that's where I wanted to head. And I signed up. I took the course. And I'm still continuing with my education, and I plan to go as far as I can.
Exactly, because there's so much to learn, especially when it comes to health and wellness.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different types of treatments out
Absolutely.
there, different approaches, holistic approaches that we can take now.
Absolutely.
And we need to familiarize ourselves with the different approaches so that we can better help someone else.
Yes.
And I'm saying we, like I'm already a health coach, but I really, really, think that this is the field to be in, especially with our foods today, the type of foods that we're eating, the GMOs and the pesticides. I really believe that we need to take a proactive approach to our health.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are many, many chemicals in our foods
Yes.
today, And people just need to be aware of that and really recognize that even though it's on the shelf or the government's putting, the products on the market, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy for us to ingest.
Exactly. And a lot of us don't even know. The government are putting things on the market, and we don't even know what it is we're eating. So it's just, we need to be educated.
Yes.
And I'm glad that there are people like you and other health coaches out there to facilitate, to be that buffer between the doctor, because we still believe in the doctors, but if we can help ourselves prior to getting to that stage, then we're one step ahead of the game.
Absolutely.
So, to prevent cancers, that can be prevented, a lot of it, even with the foods that we eat. So
absolutely,
knowledge is power.
Yes, knowledge is power. The body is able to heal itself if given the opportunity to do so. And unfortunately today, if we come down with a common cold or we get sick, right away we go to the doctor, we want to treat it with a medication, an antibiotic, and unfortunately those things tend to compromise the immune system, which just opens up a can of worms to so many other things.
I agree. I went to the doctor because I had a bad knee. I hurt my knee last year, and the first thing the doctor did was to pull out the needle to give me a cortisone shot. And I was so upset because, to me, you're just masking the problem, and you're not really dealing with the root issue. You're not allowing it to heal properly. And I was so upset. Needless to say, I did not go back to that doctor, and I did allow my body to heal and to repair. It took several months, but it did repair. And now I'm back in the gym. I'm doing things that I normally would not have done.
Great.
When I can do squats, 75 squats, and I'm okay with it, my knee doesn't bother me, then I know I've come a long way, and I've helped with the healing process.
Great. I think a lot of times too, with the food that we are putting in our body, and we were just discussing some of the ingredients that are in our foods today, there are a lot of trigger foods that we ingest that cause inflammation in our bodies over time. And when I say inflammation, I mean bronchitis, asthma, allergies, and if left untreated, and you're still subjecting yourself to these ingredients, could lead to more chronic inflammation, such as diabetes or heart disease. And unfortunately, that's something, when we get clients like that, we talk about the elimination diet and eliminating some of the foods out of the diet that are trigger foods that cause the inflammation.
Yeah. See, and I've always known inflammation to be like a mosquito bite. If a mosquito bites you, it becomes irritated, and you scratch it, and it raises a little bit, the skin raises.
Well, that's a good point, because
and
that's actually happening in the body.
In the body, the inside of the body. So, when I think about inflammation, I think about those things, and we continue to put these types of foods in our bodies unaware that this is what's happening, and the runny noses and the all those other types of things that are being triggered because of the foods that we eat. So.
Well, what happens, Felicia, is, are you familiar with leaky gut syndrome?
I've heard of it.
So leaky gut syndrome stems from so what happens is we're putting these foods in our bodies, these processed foods, these foods that are not good for us, foods that don't get absorbed into the body because that's not what the body craves. So the stomach lining over time begins to break down, and that stomach lining is our barrier. That's what keeps the foods where they need to go in order to digest in the digestive tract. But when that barrier starts to break over time and split up, then the food starts to get out of the tract and starts to go through into the bloodstream, and food particles and toxins get into the bloodstream, and you end up with leaky gut syndrome. And when you have that, the immune system starts to kick in, because the immune system it's called autoresponse. So it's autoimmune response, and every time autoimmune response starts to kick in, we tend to have inflammation. So every time it kicks in, an inflammation develops, and that's how the process works.
Wow, that's great info.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really understood the leaky gut syndrome, as you mentioned. I just did this online seminar and they talked about the leaky gut. So that was one of the things that I wanted to go and find out a little bit more on. So, of course, you have heightened my awareness yet again to go and research the leaky gut syndrome.
It's very interesting.
It is very interesting.
We have some information. I just put a blog on our site that you might find interesting about leaky gut syndrome.
And that is the integrated...
That is In Balance Health Coaching. Yes, and the blog. We have plenty of blogs on there.
Wow. So what type of blogs are you like posting?
So blogs related to health and wellness, leaky gut syndrome. I just put one up the other day about, setting, you try to succeed at a goal and then, failure kind of kicks in because the negativity starts going through your mind. Am I going to be able to do this? Negative thoughts start coming in and how to overcome that.
Wow, I have to read that because I just did a project about goal setting at school, and that might provide some interesting information to help me move on in my courses. But we're getting ready to take a break in a few minutes, so I just wanted to share your contact information again, so that way, just in case someone just came on and they didn't hear it.
Sure. So our website is www.inbalancehealthcoaches.com. And all our information's on there.
Okay. And again, what type of information are they going to find?
They're going to find my information about me, about Dr. Carmen, the services that we provide, our wellness programs, our event calendars on there, newsletter, blogs, also recipes, great recipes.
Nice.
Great recipes are on there. So check it out. Lots of good stuff. I
definitely will, especially with the recipes, because we need to learn how to cook with proper nutrition and
great
good
recipes.
Ingredients.
My special recipes.
And you posted something on your website the other day. Well, actually, it was on Facebook, and it was bean pasta, or was it bean pasta that you made like a pasta salad out of?
I made. Oh, you're talking about my my scallop dish.
Yes,
is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
I made a great scallop dish the other day.
And it was with bean pasta.
It was made out of bean pasta, and I used olive oil and mushroom and garlic and spinach and scallop. It was great.
Now that looks so delicious.
Topped it with some goat cheese.
Oh my God, it looks so delicious. So we're getting ready to take a break, so we're going to continue the topic when we return. And again, you're listening to us on WIMG 1300, and you're watching us on WPHY Mercer. Good afternoon and welcome back to today's topic. You're coming to us live from WIMG 1300 AM and via the internet on WIMG1300.com, and you are viewing us on WPHY Mercer Channel 25, and I'm currently talking to Gina Forgione, and she is a certified health coach. And she is very active in the community, doing a lot of things that's concerning health. And I'm so happy that she's my guest today. So Gina, welcome back to the second half. Before we took the break, we started to talking a little bit about some of the activities that, you are involved in. And one of the things that you said that you have a health, like a retreat that's coming up?
Yeah, so In Balance Health Coaches, we are offering, we're hosting actually a women's retreat weekend. And that retreat is held up in Central PA. It's at a beautiful bed and breakfast. Nice. It's called Center Mills B&B. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. And this retreat is for women only. So no men get to come.
No men.
Women only. And we actually have 2 more spots available. And it is a slow down and breathe weekend.
Oh, nice.
So it's a place to just come, get away from it all, slow down and breathe. and we are having yoga session, meditation. Nice. We're going to have some group coaching. We are going to have a tea time where women will come in and we'll offer some little mini tea sandwiches and teas, and we'll just have an open discussion. And then we have a farm-to-table dinner included. And then towards the evening, we're going to have some wine, some cheese, some fruit, and just have another discussion. It's just going to be a great retreat. Wow. And I know the attendees that have been invited are just so anxious and ready to get there, and it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, so we do have 2 more spots left.
Also, too, you mentioned yoga. I just wanted to bring to your attention, because I know you are a yoga instructor. Is that correct? Do you teach yoga?
I don't teach yoga.
But you do take yoga classes?
I do. I absolutely do take yoga class. I think it's great for stress reliever. It's great for the body, you know. We need to stretch.
We do.
We're like rubber bands ready to snap, so we just need to do yoga. Everybody needs to do yoga.
I want to tell you, last night I took my first yoga class. Did. My first class ever, and I did very well. I did not think I could do yoga. I didn't think I could do a lot of the poses. And I was so happy when I bent all the way down and the palm of my hands touched the floor and I held that pose.
That's great.
And I was able to breathe. So, you know, and as I was in that pose, I became a little emotional because I realized how far I have come. And to be able to do some of those poses and, you know, the balance on one leg, you know, that looks like a 4, I don't know what that is called. But I was able to balance on one leg, and I was like, wow.
I think that's great when you reach that point where you just, you know, you're trying to achieve something. Obviously, you're headed, you're trying to achieve your goals, and it sounds like you reached a point that just, you know, gave you this awe moment.
Yeah.
And it's great when you reach that moment, because not only have you succeeded in your eyes, but that just gives you more motivation to continue to go forward and just keep striving into what you're headed to do.
Exactly.
So that's great.
And if we just do a little bit every day, you know, just keep striving and pushing forward, you'll get there.
Absolutely.
You know, because if we don't do anything, we'll look back a year from now and nothing has happened. But if you just do a little bit at a time, make small changes in your food habits, your dietary habits, in your exercise habits, every day, you know, you will get results.
Yeah, I think you know it's a lifestyle change.
It is.
And I think everybody wants a quick fix and a quick change, and unfortunately I don't believe in diets. Diets don't work. If you're not properly detoxing the gut in the right way, you know, all those toxins come back and you actually just crave the foods that you were once craving more and more. And, you know, so it is a lifestyle change. It's implementing small gradual changes according to that person too. You know, you have to take into consideration bio-individuality because everybody's different according to age and gender and race and ethnic background. Everybody's different. So we offer programs based on bio-individuality as well.
And now you mentioned something about detoxing. Is there a formula for detoxing? How often should you detox?
Well, I don't think there's a formula for detoxing. I think that everybody should focus on detoxing, and it's not always with juicing or food on your plate. Of course, that is a great way to detox, and we do recommend that. But another way to detox that people don't realize is just with exercise or taking a yoga class or meditation and doing the deep breathing exercises, you know, from the belly. It's called belly breathing. And that alone just releases more toxin from the body than food on your plate.
Wow.
So all that, you know, combination of detox is a necessity, and we all should do that. Should do that.
Is there something that we can do, like if you don't eat enough fruits and vegetables, is there something that we can do as far as juicing or supplements or is there something else that we can do that you suggest or
yeah,
recommend?
I think juicing is great. We offer detox juicing. We have plenty of recipes that we would offer. A simple way to get, if some people don't have time to juice, some people can't afford it. And so what we recommend is a product called Juice Plus. And Juice Plus comes in capsules and chewables. You are getting 32 fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. It's not a supplement, it's not a vitamin, it's food.
Right.
It's food, and we highly recommend it. It is the most thoroughly researched product on the market. It's the longest selling product on the market. It's in 29 plus countries right now, and it's used by hospitals and physicians all over the world. So it is a product that I highly recommend.
Now, I'm familiar with Juice Plus, and what I love about it is it has a nutritional label opposed to a supplement label.
Correct.
So it is not a supplement. It is not a vitamin. It is real food that has been encapsulized. And it is a wonderful product.
It is. It is.
So.
Unfortunately, we deal with clients that are just not able to prepare the food. They can't afford the food. They don't have time to cook meals. So this is in addition to what they are getting on their plate and what they don't have time to get.
Right. Wow.
So it's a bridge the gap kind of thing.
Bridge the gap.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, is there anything else you want the listening audience to know about you, about your company, about being a health coach? Is there anything else that you...
I think everybody needs a health coach in some way, shape, or form. I think everybody could use the accountability and a mentor advocate to help guide them to reach their wellness goals, whatever goal they're trying to reach. And everybody just needs that structured plan, that guidance. And it's not about me having all the right answers. I think it's about just having compassion and just showing compassion and just listening to people.
Wow.
Yeah, and we are here to do that.
Okay. And so they can reach you if they would like more information. Do you provide a consultation?
We offer a 30-minute free consult.
Okay.
It can be in person or over the phone.
Okay.
So we do offer that, yes.
So all they do is just contact you via the website, which is inbalancecoaching.com.
Inbalancehealthcoaches.com.
I keep forgetting the health.
That's okay. Inbalancehealthcoaches.com.
Inbalancehealthcoaches.com.
Yes.
Okay. And what about if they wanted to continue on with the services? So you will help them and design a plan that is just for them?
Well, it depends what they're looking for and what their goals are and what they're trying to reach. So yeah, we would offer them the 30-minute free consult, and then we would sign them up for a program that best suits them. So we offer a 3-month program, a 6-month program, a 12-month program. Right now, I'm offering a 1-month, 30-day program. It's a wellness program.
Oh, wow.
It's a great program.
So awesome. Okay, so as we're getting ready to wrap up, it was such a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having
me. I'm so
me.
glad that you took some time out of your busy schedule to join us today, to enlighten us about food as medicine, about gut health and inflammation. You provided so much information that I'm just glad that you were able to share it, and I know I'm going to utilize it as I move forward and reach my goals. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Felicia. It was great being here.
Thank you. So you were listening to us on WiMG, 2-time Stellar Award-winning Station of the Year, and you are watching us on WPHY, Channel 25 in Mercer. So thank you so much for joining us today on today's topic. Thank you.